They even built a Dyson sphere, which allows them to harness the energy from the sun. And let's not forget that they built a base on Polis, which is an entirely different planet. So now you know how advanced the crewmates really are. We're only a 0.75 civilization, while the crewmates are a type 2. But there is something more powerful than the crewmates that is out there, and that's Chrono, the god of space. And before we get any further into this video, if you enjoy my content and want to see more, let's sure to hit our like goal of 25,000 likes. That way I know that you want to see more of these type of videos. And if you want to be part of the Chare family, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. That way you won't miss out on any of my new videos. But now let's begin with the story of Chrono, the god of space. So who is Chrono, you may be asking? Chrono is one of the biggest imposters in all of Among Us. He can either be really small or massive, which is why he sparks so much fear towards the crewmates. Chrono is one of the rulers of the universe. He can appear just about anywhere, as long as you have the energy to summon him. Rumor has it that you can summon Chrono using the reactors across all of the maps, because Chrono is more of an energy than an actual creature. But there was a point where Chrono was nothing, up until he became a thing in space. And I'm here to tell you what happened. It was the beginning of the Among Us universe. There was absolutely nothing, up until the Big Bang, which created millions of stars and planets. And one of these stars eventually became Chrono. Over the span of millions of years, the star was dying. It was losing its energy, that the core became unstable and collapsed upon itself. This created a massive black hole, which would eventually be Chrono. At the time, there was an alien civilization that found this black hole. And at the time, they were thinking of ways of harnessing energy from the black hole, since it's never been done before. But this would be a horrible mistake. The aliens sent a small little spaceship into the black hole. But the thing that we didn't know at the time was that the aliens had dark matter, and were trying to find ways to use it. So they sent a spaceship inside of the black hole with the dark matter. This caused the black hole to shrink and caused a massive explosion that wiped out everything in its path several light years away. And what the aliens created was Chrono. Chrono was now one of the most powerful things in the universe, because his body is literally a black hole that has the power to suck up entire planets, suns, and some even say galaxies. And this was a day that Chrono would become one of the gods of space. Chrono was then flying around. He could actually think, unlike before. So he would fly around destroying planets. And one of the planets that he destroyed was Polis' sister planet. He put the planet up in flames for no reason. And the way that the crewmates managed to find Chrono was actually quite interesting. The crewmates were inside of the Scaled, and as they were flying through space, they stumbled upon Chrono. Chrono didn't do anything to them, but the crewmates were in disbelief. They thought this massive black hole was gonna destroy them, but it didn't. So the crewmates gave the black hole the name Chrono, the god of space, because they've never seen anything like this before. And that was the day Chrono became the god of space. Over the span of several years, scientists found a way to summon Chrono, which was to sabotage reactor 5 times, which would create enough energy for Chrono to appear. He won't be the size of an entire star, but the size of the reactor, which is all based on the energy. But Chrono's story doesn't end there. He would eventually join the imposters with his new friend Dark. So if you want me to do the story of Dark,